Hello there everyone, I'm Candy Jack, the Halloween cat, and this is a new little series I'd like to try and do, where I just talk about all the useless junk that I have lying around. And I don't know if you can tell in the background or not, but I do have quite a bit of useless junk, so I could keep this series going for a good while. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to call this yet, and maybe just Candy Jack's Junk Box. That kind of sounds weird. Maybe a toy box. It's mainly going to be like toy review kind of things. Right here, this is what I got for today. We're going to be looking at these. These are model kits. I did build and paint all of these myself. But the fun thing about these is these were all based off of some of the rides at Disney World or Disneyland. You have this one's from the Haunted Mansion, and these two up front, if you can see, are from the Pirates of the Caribbean. Originally, these model kits were released, I believe, in the 60s or 70s. I'm not sure, but either way, the originals were released way back, and they were official merchandise related to these things. But the ones that I have are not originals. These are re-releases or reissues. And the reissued versions, I guess maybe they didn't have the rights or they didn't want to deal with it. I don't know what the deal is, but they changed the names. So instead of this one being from the Haunted Mansion, this line is now called the Haunted Manor. And the Pirates of the Caribbean ones are now the Jolly Roger series. Now, a fun thing about these ones right here is that all of these kits do have a little action features. They're not just like static models. They have little mechanisms and things in there to make them do stuff. And I'll just go ahead and show you all of those little doodads right now. This is the first one that I put together here. It's got I'm not sure if I think it's an alligator. I am not an expert on the difference between alligators and crocodiles, but yeah, pretty sure that one's an alligator. So it's chomping on his leg there. They come with some other scattered bones here and there. And he's got his sword held up. Let's see if I can get in here and get some good cinematic footage of this. Yeah, there, you saw it. Good enough. Then we got the other pirate one over here. So we got this guy sinking in the quicksand, and his buddy over there is trying to pull him out. Ah, he ripped his arm off. Nice and morbid for the kids, you gotta love it. Okay, now we got the Haunted Mansion one here, which I think is the coolest one out of the bunch. It's definitely the biggest. And unlike the Pirates of the Caribbean ones, which just seem to be kind of like generic skeleton guys, this one actually has stuff from the attraction. You got one of the hitchhiking ghosts right there. We got the executioner. Big old axe right there. And I think this, you see this skeleton hanging out in the coffin there. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be the skeleton from the ride that's like trying to push the lid up. He's like, get me out of here, let me out. So this was also the most sophisticated one in terms of the action features. Hopefully this works. Sometimes it needs to be on a real solid surface, so hopefully this crappy table will do the job here. Yeah! So yeah, he chops down the axe and then the skeleton pops up. Isn't that neat? Another fun feature about this one is that the entire kit is made out of glow-in-the-dark plastic. So naturally, if you want to take advantage of that effect, you have to not paint the parts. But I kind of made a compromise here. I painted it because I wanted it to look awesome. But for the ghouls here, I gave a very thin coat of paint with a very limited color palette. So that way they will glow. And in fact, the paint that I did add will kind of give it like a textured look. So makes it look a little cooler. So yeah, that is that. This is the, technically now the Haunted Manor model kit and the Jolly Roger series. Not the Jolly Roger. That does not sound like anything. Yeah, so yeah. There are more kits in the
the Jolly Roger series, and I think they're working on more in the Haunted Manor. And again, these are reissues of old kits that previously were available, but it was like 1,000 years ago. And if you want to get one of the originals, you are going to have to cough up quite a fat bit of dough. So yeah. As a little added bonus, each of the pirate kits come with these medallions. I chose to paint one gold and the other silver, but you can do it however you want. And then they each come with one of these doubloons. So if you were to acquire the whole set, you would have, like, you know, probably a decent bit of fake pirate loot. Also, additionally, again, the quicksand set. These all have names. I forget. In the Pinch of Peril. That's this one. It comes with a giant crab monster, and I decided to put bones in his hand to make things look super spooky and cool.
Alright, so that's pretty much the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed getting to see these little things I put together here. And let me know if maybe you want to see more of this. You know, I've got a pretty good back catalog of things to talk about. So, yeah, we'll see. Okay, I gotta put all this junk back now. You can go away now.